Billy in Wimberley, Texas, you are convinced that millennials are are turning Republican because they don't believe in socialism. Do I have that right?
Well, I live in a very eclectic world out here in Wimberley, South Boston, and I'll tell you, the millennials that I talk to are very disenchanted with Obamacare. They don't believe that guns kill people outright. They don't believe that we should be forced to accept gay marriage just because they want to be married and steal the language from us. They're coming up with reasonable arguments that they're telling me, and I'm a conservative. So I think millennials are starting to wake up to the lack of fact that's in your utopian vision for this country as perpetrated upon us by Barack Obama and his ilk.
It's interesting. It sounds like we're talking to different groups of millennials. So you're suggesting that young people are not benefiting, or at least don't understand that they're benefiting from being able to be on their parents' health insurance until they're 26. They're not benefiting from the expansion. Well, obviously in Texas, they're not benefiting from the expansion of Medicaid because Rick Perry won't expand it. So, you know, the 1 in 4 people in Texas has no health insurance because Rick Perry won't give it to them.
Well, let me
so
tell you
I can get where they'd be upset about that.
Told me the other day, young people are mostly, usually very idealistic when they're young and very liberal, right? So we're talking about health care, and this guy's been in the health care business. He's about 25. And he told me, he goes, if there's anybody in the country, anybody in the world more heartless than an insurance company, it's the federal government. And if you think this is what he told me, if you think for a moment the federal government's going to look out better for you than somebody you pay a premium to, and you're nuts. Now, that's
wow.
Not to say
that guy is seriously deluded, Billy.
Faults, and the insurance industry didn't have its faults.
That guy is seriously deluded.
What Obama told us was a lie, and people are getting that. These guys are getting that, Tom. They're not stupid.
That guy is seriously deluded, Billy. I love that quote from FDR where he said, you know, better a government that occasionally makes a mistake in an effort at compassion. I'm paraphrasing this. I don't remember the word for word. Than one, frozen in the ice of indifference. The government programs that guarantee employment, that provide for people who are injured, Social Security, disability, that are anti-poverty insurance for old age, which we call Social Security, health insurance. I mean, obviously he lives in Texas, so he doesn't have access. If he's low income, he doesn't have access to free health insurance that he would have access to if Rick Perry had simply said yes. But it sounds like, what you're saying, Billy, is that Fox News, right-wing talk show hosts have actually succeeded in convincing you and this 25-year-old that you would be better off trusting a billionaire who runs, and I mean literally, Stephen J. Hemsley, the guy who runs United Healthcare, has taken over $1 billion in pay, a billionaire who runs a health insurance company that you can't elect, you can't vote for, you have no say over. You'd rather trust him than a government that you actually elect. Do I have that right?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. The proof is in the pudding, Tom. Obama said that that Obamacare would reduce premiums by $2,500. Mine, I know, went up. All right. He also
on average, premiums have gone down, Billy.
Providers are leaving the system in droves.
Billy, I'm not going to debate Obamacare with you. It's working. It's working well. You have John Kasich, the Republican governor of Ohio, came out yesterday and said Obamacare is working well. Of course, he was one of the ones who, unlike Rick Perry, said, we'll take the Medicaid money, we'll expand it. And it's helped the people of Ohio. Republican governors are doing this. This is not, it's really not all that debatable anymore. My point is that you're suggesting that this guy and you actually believe this stuff. And I just think that that's a real testimonial to the power of right-wing media. I don't know how to address it beyond that. Anyhow, Billy, thanks for the call. We'll debate all this another time.